Most people look at Baki Hanma's physique and instantly dismiss it as just anime. They laugh, shake their heads, and say, "No human can ever look like that." And that's exactly why they stay average for the rest of their lives. They've already lost before even starting, not because it's impossible, but because they've been conditioned to believe it is. You see, the human body is far more adaptable than you've been led to believe. Every muscle fiber, every tendon, every ounce of bone density can be shaped through consistent, strategic training. The problem? Most people waste their time on random workouts that pump their ego but not their results. They chase instant gratification instead of long-term transformation. That's why they never even get close to a Baki-like body. Here's the truth. Nobody tells you you don't need expensive gym memberships, fancy machines, or secret supplements. What you need is the right method: calisthenics. Bodyweight training has been used for centuries by warriors, fighters, and soldiers to forge bodies built for speed, strength, and explosive power. And if you think calisthenics is too light to get you that anime-level muscular density, you've been misled by marketing companies trying to sell you gym equipment. Baki's body isn't just about size, it's about functional strength, tendon durability, and a terrifying balance between speed and raw power. And calisthenics, when done with the right intensity and technique, builds exactly that. We're talking about movements that force your muscles to work as one, that train your core to be iron, and your tendons to be like steel cables. It's the kind of training that doesn't just make you look strong, it makes you actually strong. Now, if you're watching this thinking, maybe I'll give it a try, stop. This isn't something you try. This is something you commit to, because the moment you give yourself an escape route, you've already failed. You either decide that you'll push your body beyond its limits, or you stay exactly where you are. So today, I'm going to give you the exact calisthenics framework to carve out that anime-level muscle definition at home, no weights, no excuses. By the end of this, you'll understand that the only thing standing between you and a Baki-like physique is your own discipline. The Baki Mindset, before the first rep. Before we even touch the first exercise, you need to burn something into your mind. Baki doesn't train to look good. He trains because his life depends on it. Every rep he does is fueled by survival instinct, not vanity. And that's why his body looks like it was carved from granite. If you're training just to get abs for summer, forget it, you won't last. When fatigue hits, when your muscles burn, you'll quit. But if you train with the mindset that your body must be ready to endure pain, resist force, and crush obstacles, you'll push past the point where normal people stop. This is the first key, shifting from cosmetic training to warrior training. You're not here to tone your body. You're here to weaponize it. When your mind accepts that mission, your muscles will follow, because your brain is the command center, and your body simply executes orders. Weak mind, weak body. Unbreakable mind, unstoppable body. 2. Master the core before the limbs. Look closely at Baki's physique. His abs aren't just for show. They're the central hub of every explosive punch, kick, and throw he delivers. A weak core means weak power, no matter how big your arms are. Most people make the mistake of chasing big arms or wide shoulders first. That's a rookie move. The pros know that the body's true strength comes from the core, the deep abdominal muscles, obliques, lower back, and hip flexors. You build these, and suddenly every push-up, pull-up, or punch becomes twice as powerful. Your weapons here are simple but brutal. Hanging leg raises slow, controlled, and no swinging. Dragon flags, the Bruce Lee classic for insane lower ab control. Plank variations, weighted, side, and dynamic planks that cook your core from every angle. Train your core like your life depends on it, because in combat, it does. And when your core becomes unshakable, every other muscle will grow faster because your foundation can finally handle it. 3. Explosive upper body power. Baki's upper body isn't just big, it's dense, compact, and primed for sudden bursts of force. That comes from compound movements that train multiple muscle groups at once, forcing them to work in perfect coordination. Your base moves are archer push-ups, turning a normal push-up into a one-arm dominant movement for maximum overload. Explosive clap push-ups, building fast-twitch fibers for knockout-level power. Typewriter pull-ups, training your lats, biceps, and grip simultaneously while controlling the body like a panther stalking prey. Here's the secret: don't just do these moves. Perform them with intent. Feel every fiber contracting. Visualize ripping through your limits with each rep. If you can push with enough force to move your body explosively, then lifting a person in real life becomes effortless. That's the kind of strength Baki has, functional, not decorative. Or lower body like a fighter, not a bodybuilder. Most people skip legs because they think Baki's strength is all upper body. Huge mistake. Every explosive move, every leap, every crushing kick comes from the legs. Without them, you're a house with no foundation. Forget bodybuilding-style leg presses and focus on fighter-style lower body conditioning. Pistol squats for balance, mobility, and single-leg strength. Jump squats for explosive power. Cossack squats for flexibility and lateral strength, perfect for unpredictable combat stances. Your legs aren't just for movement, they're the launch pads for all your power. A weak lower body limits your speed, your stability, and your ability to absorb impact. Build your legs like Baki, and you'll move faster, strike harder, and last longer in any fight or workout. 5. Tendon and grip strength, the hidden advantage. Here's the part most people never train: tendons and grip strength. Your muscles can be huge, but if your tendons are weak, they'll tear under real force. Baki's insane feats come from his ability to connect muscle power through rock-solid tendons and an unbreakable grip. Calisthenics is perfect for this because bodyweight holds and isometrics put controlled, constant stress on connective tissues. You'll use dead hangs for pure grip endurance, towel pull-ups to mimic grappling resistance, planche leans to load the wrists and forearms safely. A strong grip doesn't just help you in training, it changes how you carry yourself in life. People subconsciously feel that power in your handshake. It's a primal signal. This person is dangerous. 6. Recovery like a warrior. If you train like Baki but recover like a lazy gym bro, you're finished. Muscle growth doesn't happen during training, it happens when you rest. But recovery isn't just sleeping more. It's actively feeding your muscles, stretching, and repairing your nervous system. That means active recovery days, light mobility work, shadow boxing, or yoga to keep the body fresh. Protein-dense diet, not complicated, just consistent with quality sources. Daily stretching to maintain full range of motion, because a tight muscle is a slow muscle. Baki's recovery is just as intense as his training. Yours should be too. Think of it as sharpening your sword after every battle. So here's the thing, you now know exactly how to build a body that doesn't just look like Baki's, but actually functions like it. You've got the mindset, the movements, the recovery, everything. But here's the part that really matters. Most people will watch this, nod, feel motivated for a few minutes, and then do nothing. That's why they'll still be the same in a year, and a year after that, and a year after that. Meanwhile, the few of you who actually follow this plan will be unrecognizable by then, stronger, faster, and sharper than everyone around you. Now, I have to ask, which side are you going to be on? The side that talks about how cool Baki looks? Or the side that trains until people start whispering that you look dangerous? And here's a question for you. If you had to train like your life depended on it, which calisthenics move would you master first? The one that turns you into an unstoppable fighter? Or the one that just looks flashy for Instagram? Drop your answer in the comments and don't just type the name of the exercise. Tell me why. Convince me you're dead serious about this. I'll be reading them, and I'll know instantly who's bluffing and who's actually about to transform. And if you're still sitting there thinking, maybe I'll start tomorrow, remember, Baki doesn't wait for tomorrow. Neither should you.